Hi there. In this video, I've prepared for you an example answer for one of the recent IELTS writing tasks. This task came in one of the recent exams, and it was really interesting. So I think it has a great potential to come in your exam too. You can use my answer to see how a real exam task should be structured, how to develop your essay, and what vocabulary and grammar you need to use. Okay, let's get started. Here's our task. Some people think that parents should only use punishment when children behave badly. Others argue that positive methods of discipline are more effective. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Write an essay of at least 250 words. So we have a quite typical task to essay question. The task requires you to write an essay of at least 250 words, which is about 3 paragraphs long. And here we have a very common type of question where you need to discuss 2 views, 2 opinions, and say which one you agree with. As you can see, the structure of the essay is quite important, and I'll show it to you now. The first paragraph is an introduction. You should start your essay with a hook sentence. You can talk about the topic generally and then state your opinion. It's best to do that in one sentence. The second paragraph is where you discuss the first view. You should explain this view and give reasons to support it. If you wish, you can also give an example. The third paragraph is where you discuss the other view. Again, you should explain it and support it with reasons and an example if you want. And the conclusion should summarize your main arguments and restate your opinion. You don't need to give any new ideas in the conclusion. Let us have a look at some of the key vocabulary and grammar you need to use in your answers. First of all, when you discuss both views, make sure you use linking words to show how they are connected. You can use phrases like on the one hand, on the other hand, some people think, others argue. When you explain what you personally think about this statement, you can use in my opinion. In my view, I agree with. I disagree with. Also, if you are discussing both views, but you strongly agree with one of them, you can use phrases like the first view is the one I agree with most. I completely agree with the first statement. Now let's look at the sample answer. Here it is. In recent years, it has become common for parents to try positive methods when their children misbehave rather than using punishment. Some believe that this approach is not effective, and parents should use punishment instead. Others, however, think that reward-based methods of child discipline are more effective. Those who think that punishment is necessary when children behave badly argue that rewards do not work because children are likely to misbehave again in order to gain a bigger prize. They also claim that positive methods take too much time and effort, and that parents often lack the patience needed to stay calm and consistent. Supporters of this approach believe that punishments such as temporary withdrawal of privileges work better, as children learn from negative experiences. For example, a child who has been constantly hitting his or her younger sibling may be told that if he or she continues to do so, certain privileges such as playing with a particular toy will be removed. However, I totally disagree with this opinion. Although it might be true that children misbehave from time to time, even after being rewarded for good behavior, I believe that positive methods of discipline are more effective in the long run. This is because rewards help children develop self-control and a sense of responsibility. By never giving in and always resorting to punishments, parents prevent their children from learning valuable life skills. Therefore, I think that a balance between rewards and punishments is necessary. Parents should start with rewarding good behavior and move on to punishments only when the child misbehaves. That's how your essay should be structured. Thank you so much for watching today. Good luck with your preparation and your exam.